And then so my strength is 60, so I have to roll a 50 or less to stop the monster from escaping. And with a 27, I do so. The monster attempts to escape, and I stop it. And so in the ensuing combat round, 27, oh boy, I hit. Now since it's all simultaneous, let's see if the orc hits me as well. And with a 93, no. That orc is having a very bad day. Hopefully this day is going to be very, very short. Let's see what happens. Oh. +3 because I hit it in the head, which means I do that 1 point of damage to the orc. That was another lucky roll on the location. So it is down to 3 hit points. It would be nice if I had done more damage, but I'm whittling it down. I am whittling it down, and I'm not going to complain too much about that. So let us see if the monster is going to, well, see what it's going to do. And with a 5, it is going to attack. Foolish, foolish orc, maddened by pain. Poor thing. I'd better murder it mercilessly. I miss. I'm laughing because the way I said that and just stopped reminded me of one of those YouTube poop things that like people
Paula
like
Deen.
the things and all do, where they have Paula Deen say something quickly and then stop.
Butter.
So
Butter.
I didn't mean
butter,
to
but
just
pick a
put
butter,
it that
butter,
way.
butter.
It just came out that way, and it struck me as weird and funny. Okay, I missed. So let's see if the orc hits. And with 48, it fails. Barely. But neither of us have been damaged in this combat scuffle. Let us check once again. The monster is going to attack. So let us see how we do in today's scuffle. 94. That's a failure. And the orc, 24. That is unfortunately a hit. So now I do the exact same thing, except this is in my direction. So I hope I roll high on my D10 and low on the D6. Location, 5. Hands. Damage modifier, nothing. 2 points of damage. I have no armor in my hands. I have the leather guard information, all that written in the wrong slot. I am so goofy. Look at that. Leather guards and that money stuff and all should be one layer up. So let me just quickly 66 and 14. Those are just the numbers I have to remember. Those are not actions to take. 66, 14. Hands. I have no armor to take that damage. So I have to eat 2 points of damage. Myself, HP, I'm going to put over here. I go from 20 to 18. That could be worse. That could be worse. I'm not going to complain too loudly yet. So let us see what exactly this beastie is going to do. So we're going to see what it does to try and escape or not. And 10, monster will attempt to escape. Just flat out attempt to escape. I want that stuff it has. I want to murder it. So I'm going to do another strength minus 10. Another 50 percentile shot to try and stop it. And with a 46, I do so. So in the ensuing combat scuffle, as I continue to murder it and it attempts to murder me, with an 8, not only do I hit, but I get 2 points of experience. Each time you roll 10 or less on any of your skills, you get on an unstarred attribute or skill 1 pip. But if the star is marked in, you get 2. And when I do that and get to the end, I'm going to have +5. So that'll be good. That'll be very, very good. So that was nice that I did that. I hit. Let us see if Orko hits. 9. Orko hits. Well then, I'm going to see if I hurt the orc. I hit it in the 9. Legs, -1. So that's 3. So I do 0. Well then, let us see where the orc gets me. In the 7, off weapon. I don't have an off weapon. It's just a 2-handed halberd. But it's damage mod, nothing. And it does 4 points. And on my offhand, I mean, it's just 4 points. So I take another 4 points. I'm down to 14. Ay. Okay, that's not good. I'm glad I have healing potions. So, alright. Let us check and see if the beastie is going to escape. And with a 1, if it has less than half its hit points, it gains AV +10. Well, that's even more special, isn't it? Where's my combat tracker? It is now 55 for at least 1 round. So we're going to mark that off to the side. Next turn, it's going to have 55. But for right now, well, I mean this turn, so it's 55. It is staying and attacking with extra points. And I know I am attacking, so let us see if I strike. And I'm still 60 or less. And with 60, I hit, just making it. Oh my gosh. So the orc with a 45, 67, fails. Ha 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 ha. Hopefully you're dead. It's not that I want to murder them. It's just that I will just celebrate after I do murder them. Oh! Arms. That's unimportant. 6 minus 3 is 3, which is bringing it down to 0. Very, very good. A definite thumbs up. But now let us check these charts to see what we find. It has an I. One of them is I. I don't even know what the I table is. Items. Okay. Items. Let's see what items this thing was carrying, because it was carrying 1 item. 57. It has a silver key. Shade in 1 pip on the key track and add the key to the adventurer sheet. Well. So first off, because keys. Keys and levers both work the same way. If you come across a locked door and you have a key, roll a d10. And if you roll the number of the keys you have or less, one of your keys opens the door. Same with a lever. When you pull a lever, you have a chance to roll a d10, and if you roll less than the number of levers you've pulled, one of the levers you pulled unlock that door. So now with that key, I have a 10% chance of having the key on any locked door I come across. So that's actually pretty cool. I like that, having a good key. We're also going to write silver key. Can you sell the silver key? Yes. The silver key is worth 50 gold points. Or 50 coins. So, son of a gun, finding that was good. Now I roll on A plus 10 and W plus 10, which is armor and weapons. Let's see what armor this beastie had upon it. 53. Arms. Everything I'm finding is for arms. How thoroughly bizarre. Well, for right now, I don't have to write it on the combat tracker. Right now, studded leather braces. Leather braces for arms. They have an armor value of 1. And they are 83 GP to sell and 17 GP to repair. Now I should be rolling something to determine how much damage they have, because you're not finding primo anything at all in the dungeon, but I can't remember what or where I'm supposed to roll. So we'll check that in just a moment, because I have W plus 10, weapon plus 10. And with a 66 becomes a 76. And with a 76, we find a recurve bow. And that is a right-handed weapon. And it is plus 2 damage. 256 GP, 52 to fix. Okay. Well, really quick. Let's see if we can find what it says about finding things. Because I can't remember exactly. Nope. I'm not going to spend a great amount of time searching for that information. If I find it later on, that's okay. But for right now, I'm not going to worry about the damage because I can't remember. So, we did finish this combat round with that beastie there, the Orco. That was the encounter for the room. Why do I say that like there's something going on? I can't remember how... Oh, yes, I rolled for the Wandering Monster. Oh, my gosh. Woof da. Okay. Well, now we're actually going on to the third turn. Not combat round, but third turn. Did I roll the weapon? Yeah, recurve bow and the studded mail thing. So, not male as in gender or sex, but male as in armor that you wear. Okay, so now we're going to be going through here. So we mark one candle, or oil in this case, since they're not actually candles, but putting a candle there is a better indicator of what's happening than putting oil there, which would be like, what the heck is going on here? So, of course, we shade on the time track, we aim the page correctly, there are no doors to take care of, so we go straight into the area. So now we roll on table M. Bingo! Let us see what kind of room that we locate walking into there. A 75. I don't understand why. They just seem to roll clusters of the same numbers. But 75 is another yellow room. In fact, because it's got goofy stuff off to the side, but essentially it's just like another straight shot through. Hokey smoky. Okay. Undermarb, this little section of Undermarb is turning out to be rather underwhelming. Okay, nothing. So we head back to here and we can search, and that's okay. And it's plus 0. So we go to table F for find and see what we find. Not D for door or E for encounter. F for find. Let's see what we do find. And with a 19, that takes 1 on the time track. Searching through some of the larger heaps of debris, the adventurer abruptly stops and realizes the pile is made up, oh my God, of diseased and rotting corpses. Shade in 2 pips on the disease track. Disease, of course, works just like poison. I'm not in good shape that way. I'm poisoned, I'm diseased, and I am at almost half hit points. Alrighty then. Alright, that's fine. No encounter, no damage or anything like that. So, on to the next turn, which is fill in the combat round thing. Or, I am gone insane with my words. Fill in 1 track of the time tracker. It's a 5 or less, we have another wandering monster. So let's see if we have any wandering monsters. I think I rolled a 1 for the first wandering monster check as well. Well, let's roll on encounter minus 40. 25. Oh, that's 0 on the encounter table, not door, which is just giant rats. Okay. And they are diseased, of course. I mean, of course. But they are also, most importantly, a pack. So we have giant rats. They have an AV of 25, just like the ones that were written up there before. Defense of 0, minus 2 damage. They have hit points of 3, 2, and 2. Table P2 for parts. And they are diseased and pack. I'm not going to worry. Well, I do gotta worry about disease. I could get more disease. But pack means for each one past the first, they have plus 5 on their AV. So right now on this round, because there are 3 of them, they are plus 10. Which means they have to roll, well, yeah, plus 10. So that's special. Let's see if they're actually going to try and escape, because it is entirely possible that, having surprised me, they realized they made a mistake. They didn't want to go and ambush me. It might have been a complete error. So let us see if they're going to stick around or if they're going to try and dash. If they're going to...
Have you ever had a dream that you had...
Well, I'm going to keep them around. Monster will attack because I need to loot parts. I have no parts to justify my existence yet. So I need to get them parts. Which means we have a regular combat round. I have a 60 or less to hit. And with a 66, that is unfortunately a failure. But in the ensuing combat scuffle, they have their roll of 35. And with a 58, that too is a complete failure. So, next combat scuffle round. Combat round. Next round. Let's see if it sticks around or dashes, or attempts to. And with a 7, monster will attack. This pack of bats is annoying. But I make my attack 60 or less. And with a 52, I do strike. Let us see if the bats hit me. 35 or less. 43, they do not. Now, I don't need to I could roll for location for damage mod, but the rest of it just doesn't make sense. So I did hit, and I am doing damage, so location and damage. I hit it in the 1, the head, plus 3, that's 6 points of damage. They have no defense, so that's actually 6 points of damage. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now this one's down to 1 hit point. That bat is not in good shape. The pack went down in one big smash-a-rooney here. So let us see if the bats are going to run, well, fly. And with a 7, they're going to attack. The remaining bat, the foolish thing, is going to attempt to attack. I strike. And with an 18, I am successful. They have no extra bats, just 1, so it's 25 or less. And with a 90, they do not hit. Now, let us see where and how much damage I do. Well, that was a 4, but it's all random. So I hit it in the 1, which is the head, plus 3, 9. I mean, I took that bat out. I took that bat out with one mighty blow. Well, 2. I took that bat out with a couple mighty blows. Now we look on chart P for parts. Did I mark the parts page? No. But I do have it right here, and it's column P2 and a D100 to find out what part of the critter we do find or are able to loot. And with a 74, we loot, really, saliva and or venom. So in this particular weird case, I actually did have that. We grab bat saliva. A vial of bat saliva. 1/3 of our quest is now done. One more successful monster beaten also gives us +5 in a skill. I like that. We're doing pretty good so far. Okay, so now we go on to the next round. That was the 5 or less. We did the room. Did we do the room? We didn't do the room yet. We had done the room, but then we did the wandering monster for the time track. So now that we've done that, we head back to here. And this is all just orange straight pathway. So we just need to head back here to M and see what the next room has for us, because this has just been a straight shot into darkness so far. And with a 61. Ooh, a red room with a door. There's a door on this spot right there. And it effectively, it's just a big old type looking room, which doesn't really mean anything. You know, that you can make any shape of it you want as long as you're connecting up the doors. And so I'm not too worried about making it perfect there. But this is what we're looking at so far. Our straight shot into the darkness of Undermarb. Ooh. Of course, this is a red roll encounter. So we go to the encounter, because just like here it says here, it is encounter. Apply the quest encounter, -40. Let's see what we are encountering in this red room. 48. -40 is 8. It's another batch of giant rats. Well, well, well. We're just going to put little ditto marks here. And we'll go 3, 2, 2. Ditto, ditto, ditto. So let's see how it works out. I mean, let's see. I might, chew their faces right off of their skulls immediately, which would be nice. So let's see what the bats do. Do they stick around or do they run? And they, less than H left, They have more than half their HP. They do not gain AV plus 10. So, we attack normally. And in this combat round, I, with a 60, fail with a 69, with the obligatory noise. And then the next roll on them, they, with a 24, do hit. You know what, though? My PS4 is just telling me that I don't have much recording time left. So what we're going to do is we're going to mark this as undone. I have done no damage to the bats. The bats have done no damage to me. But we're going to put a little star here, and the star equals location to mark the room that we are in. And the bats that are undone, or rats, or whatever the heck they are. They appear to be rats, not bats. So if the rats were flying before, that would be very, very unusual, and possibly frightening as well. We're still doing okay. We only have 14 hit points, but I have 3 healing potions that I can drink. Right now, I'm not worried. And with this much experience being accumulated, and you know, I keep forgetting to do Mighty Blow. Damage rolls of 6, roll again and add to the roll. But every time I rolled a 6, it's taken everything out anyway. We still have a key. We still have the lever. I'm still diseased and poisoned. I've got the track all marked in over here. That actually, no, that was the Wandering Monster round. So everything is accurate and ready to go. So next time we're going to pick up right here. So until we meet again, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side. And quite frankly, that is a very good thing.